I'm joined by Anthony from Edlong. Lovely to chat to you,
And to you,
Anthony.
yeah,
Great
lovely.
to be on your stand.
Thank you very much, yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about the company and what you specialise in.
Okay, so Edlong, we're an old company. We're 100 years in business, but we specialise in flavours that taste of dairy. And in Europe, we've about 300 flavours: milk, cream, cheese, butters, and 95% of them contain no dairy at all. So at the moment, that's really interesting for plant-based foods, dairy alternatives, where you're trying to use other ingredients, but you still want that authentic taste of dairy. So you could be using oats to make a cheese, it could be using hemp to make a drink, or using rice to make a yogurt, but the consumer still wants that to taste like a real yogurt. They don't want it to really taste of oats or rice. And now as well, what we're finding is lots of people want to add nutritional elements back into those, adding back protein, and plant-based protein tends to taste pretty bitter. So we can help on that with masking and mouthfeel, adding back richness and indulgence, because that's what people want. They want their food to taste good, not just be healthy.
Absolutely. And it's a huge demand now, isn't it, for more dairy-free alternatives?
Correct, yeah. So we're more and more we're getting companies coming to us, they're using new ingredients, they're blending ingredients together, but they still want taste. Taste is the number one factor when consumers are repurchasing a product. And there's so many products being launched, some of them are failing, and it's usually to do with taste.
Yeah, everybody, obviously, we want stuff that tastes good. This certainly looks good. What have we got behind us here?
We've created a number of demo products. The first one is it's basically a take on sushi. So it's an indulgent product. It's dairy-free. So we've used a number of our flavors to create basically a sushi roll using white chocolate and raspberry. So we have a raspberry jelly in the center. We've a rice pudding, a dairy-free rice pudding, and then a dairy-free chocolate cake going around that.
I think it's time for me to have a little taste. Can I?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. So there's no dairy in that at all. The indulgence is all coming through the flavors that we use to recreate that mouthfeel, what you would expect if you were trying to eat an indulgent dessert, but there's no dairy in there, so you're not getting any allergens at all.
Wow, that is beautiful. That is so lovely. And what's this one, a savoury?
So this is a savoury one. So again, we've a real expertise in the taste of cheese, and what we've done here is we've created a take on a savoury biscotti. So again, we're using our Parmesan flavors to create a really strong tasting Parmesan taste in a biscotti, again, without using any dairy at all.
Fantastic. I think it's time for me to go in and have a little taste of this one as well.
So you should be getting kind of the real authentic taste of a Parmesan there.
Really strong.
Yeah.
Wow, and I love the nice herb flavours.
Yeah, so that's where our applications team, we've an applications team based in Ireland. Our flavours are all made in the US, but they would work with companies to develop the application using the flavour, understanding the blending of flavours. So it's not usually just one flavour, sometimes it's 2 or 3 flavours. Maybe you're trying to get the tangy Parmesan, but you want something else in there just to give some depth.
And the texture is beautiful as well.
Yeah. So our applications team are experts. So like Susan, who's joined the team recently, she's an expert in bakery. So she's helped develop these, and she would work them with our bakery customers to help them create great tasting products.
Well, I certainly agree. They taste amazing. I eat a lot of dairy-free and plant-based myself, so I'd definitely be tucking into these. It's lovely to talk to you, and I hope you have a really great time with us at the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.